The interesting thing about selling everything that you own is you don't really think about the logistics of how to go about doing that. We're having a estate sale, and in about 2 hours, the people who are going to run the estate sale will be here to tell us how much all of our stuff is worth, which is a little weird, to be honest. Since that's basically the point at which it's no longer ours, at least in my head. We figured we would take you around the house and tell you what we liked about it, why we bought it. It's been an awesome 2 years here. This is what we call the parlor, and this is where we spend most of our free time. This is the dining room. This bar wasn't here when we first moved in. We put it in as an homage to the old house because we loved having the kegerator, the wine fridge, and the wet bar. And it was just important to us to kind of have a space where we can entertain and help make drinks for our friends and kind of have it all separate from the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. Dishwasher's running if you can hear it. The very first project we did in this house was the kitchens were this weird, like, dull gray color, and we actually repainted all of them ourselves. So it was a very cheap project, just a lot of sweat equity, and it just made everything look so much better. It's Faro and Ball. Downpipe is the color of the lowers, and decorator is white. Benjamin Moore for the uppers. So this is the guest room, but it has since turned into Jess's printing room for her Etsy business. Here we have our office. This was the nursery and bright pink when we bought it. Another small project that Jess undertook. And it's a little small, but it's functional and it works. Funniest part about it is no door handles on the backs of the doors, so if you shut everything, you can't get out.
Charles, can you come out?
No.
Well, come here.
Ha!
Ah!
Ha!
Nice.
I got it. And this is the master bedroom.
It's a shot in the dark, in the
One of our major requirements for the master bedroom has always been doors in the bedroom because we want to be able to let the dogs out. And this definitely ticks that box. And there's his and her closets. Hers is over there. His is in the bathroom. The master bathroom, which is probably the best waste of space I've ever seen in my life. But it serves us well. Got a closet, his and her vanities, laundry room. Checks all the boxes.
So it's 8:10. The estate sale people are supposed to be here at 9. Both Charles and I have to do work today. So that means that I need to give them something to get started on. So I'm going to go through this room because most of this stuff is not going to make it on the boat, and try and remove anything that we need for either storage or boat life. I've limited myself in my head to the idea of not putting a lot of stuff in storage, but there's some things that I'm just not willing to throw away, like family photo albums. These are priceless and I love them. My sister does one a year, I do one a year, and I just am not willing to throw them away, but they also don't belong on the boat. It's definitely storage. I think this is one of the only things from this room that is going to go into storage. Also, I think there are a couple charts tucked away in here.
Look at the way you look me in the eyes, and I keep you
Chart. Oh no, catalog. But anyway, chart, ASA sailing book, 2 things that we need to make sure we keep for the boat.
Baby, can take it on my heart, oh, yeah, yeah. Give me your love, yeah, yeah. Call me when you want, baby, can take it on my heart, oh, yeah, yeah. Give me your love, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, it's been 9 minutes and we did this whole room. We have decided everything in this room is good to be sold. You went through all those books on the shelf?
Yeah.
Okay. Everything in this room is good to be sold except for this. We divided them into a couple of piles. This pile is storage. Things like our wedding album, my journal from when we built our first house, and like I said, all of our family photo albums. Things that I think it's just bad juju to throw away, honestly, like just karma. This is our definitely coming with us pile. We have 3 games. Charles and I like to play games, so got 3 games that are coming with us. And then all of this is charts and maps and sail books that would probably be beneficial to have on a boat. Logbook for ASA. This is a business book that Charles got me for Christmas that I am interested in spending some time with, so that's coming with me. And then this is, photography book. And then here's the maybe pile. My coloring book, which I really enjoy. I was gonna bring crowns, but then I realized those would just melt, so probably my colored pencils are coming with me too. And then Charles's piano books. I guess this means that maybe the piano is coming with us and maybe it isn't, but we'll figure it out after we go through all the other rooms and how much space we have. Oh, and then finally, I have been working on this stocking for a couple of years. Let me get all the pins out of Santa's head. And it's not done, and I don't know if you really put stockings up on a boat, but I want to figure it out. I want to finish it. Super cute, so that's coming with me. This is everything from this room that's going. Everything else stays and goes for sale. Little bittersweet, but it's just stuff, and I hope that it will be stuff in somebody else's house that they really like after the sale. I am going to take all of this and put it, I guess, in the bathroom, the big bathroom that has tons of space, because I don't know how to get it out of the way of the estate people, and I don't want them to accidentally grab any of it. Yeah. So this is everything we've identified that either needs to A, come with us on the boat, or B, be put into storage. It's a lot. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a huge mess right now. So I think we're gonna spend a little bit of time getting everything organized so that we can see exactly what in this pile we're planning on taking with us and what is the storage item. And then I went through my closet without Charles, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna go ahead and say that some of my stuff can't come with me, which is probably warranted. So, time to get to work on this.
I'm ready to be the man that you want me to. Oh, you want me.
That was crazy. Went ahead and sorted everything, and I feel much better about all of this stuff now. We have divided everything into piles. We have like a pile for winter stuff. We are getting a vacuum sealer packer? What do you call those things?
Sure, vacuum bags.
Vacuum bags delivered tomorrow, so all of our winter stuff is going to go in there. We're going to seal them up, and then we have set aside some clothes that we're going to use and wear until I guess we end up finding a boat. All the clothes are organized, and I don't think that I had too much. Charles said my piles looked fine, so I don't have to throw anything away or sell it in the estate sale, I guess. And then yeah, we just have like a couple of other piles for like games and kitchenware and dog stuff. That's it. And then that over there is the storage pile, which also isn't all that big. Still have to go through the attic. I just remembered that. I don't think there's anything in there that we want to keep, so. We're done.
Day 1 of pricing for the estate sale was completed yesterday, and our house is a mess. So they only priced like half the stuff. All of our dishware is on the counters, everything that was in the bar is on the counters. We have price tags on a number of stuff. We have a new table set up with all of our kitchen gadgets. Somehow we have to figure out how to live here for an extra couple weeks. But they'll come back and finish pricing a little bit closer to the sale. And in the meantime, this is what we're living in.
Close your eyes with me, start imagining a world full of love. We can change the stars with our
We are at our best friend's house because they have graciously agreed to store the very small amount of stuff that we don't want to part with. And this is all of it. The vast majority of the space is Christmas tree decorations that Jess and I have accumulated over the years. And then in this box is our Waterford glassware that we are very fond of. And then this last box over here is everything else. It's Le Creuset that we love, our wedding album, all of our yearly photo albums that Jess does, and both of our childhood stuffed animals. The only two things that aren't here that we're keeping are Jess's wedding dress and her family mirror that's moved from us from house to house, or with us from house to house. And those are gonna go back to Jess's parents. To be honest, I think this is pretty good. I don't really know what I expected as far as what we were going to say we had to keep when we started down this road, but this is it, and I think it's pretty good. The number one question I keep getting from people is, what about all your stuff? And really, when you look at it, it's just stuff. I don't want to be like Marie Kondo or anything, but it really is like, does it actually bring you joy throughout your day? And if not, why are you holding on to it? People tend to accumulate enough stuff to fill the space they have available. And for us, it really wasn't that difficult to say, I don't want to bring that. Here we are.
shine through all the borders. Deep down, we are the same. But no, don't worry, darling. They won't stop staring, but soon they'll be caring.
Now that we've taken everything that needs to go into long-term storage to our friend's house, we are putting everything that we want to bring with us on the boat in the car to make sure it fits for our drive down to Florida. And we're bringing that to my parents' house because we need to get out of this house. It's about to close and the estate sale stuff is everywhere. So we're just gonna go live with them. Think we did it.
Good so.
All right, we have all of our stuff in the car. Dogs are freaking out. Time to roll up to Lawrenceville and unload it.